What's up guys, welcome back to another Evelynn guide. This is the 14.10 secret OP build, my build I invented. Okay, number one, just in case you're a new viewer here, credentials, who am I, like why should you listen to me? Basically, I've been Challenger since season 8. Maybe I don't end Challenger necessarily, but at least I hit it every season, either on my main or a Smurf or an alternate account. And I'm not just saying that for clickbait, this is actually what I do in my main account. Okay, now why would we want to try a new build? So the idea came to my mind after this. Basically, Evelynn's win rate was 46.5% win rate in Master Plus. It was literally unplayable. You guys don't even understand how terrible it was. Like, I was just losing every game. I was getting like 10 people a day saying, yo man, help me, help me, help me. This is terrible. I'm having legit losing every game. Evelynn feels terrible. And I'm like, dude, I'm gonna work on it. Give me a sec. This is Master Plus. Sample size is really low, but look at the win rate compared to Lich Bane. Now, sample size is low, 100%. You're not wrong. Okay, so let's go for a higher sample size. If we go to Emerald Plus, oh, 1,000 games, almost 2% higher win rate. Look, I'm just saying you guys should definitely try this build out. And so basically what we're going to do with this build is that we're always going to be having a power spec at all times. And so the first item power specs extremely early with Faded Ashes, giving us a really fast clear. If you notice, my build is literally the highest win rate item in every tier. Now, of course, there's exceptions. You can see like, oh dude, Magi's first item has higher win rate, or Rabadons. Yeah, but the thing is, if you're rich enough to afford Rabadons as the first item, you can go for it. But large rods are like not realistically available. Like you need to have like 4 kills every recall if you want to have a Rabadons early. And Magi's is only good if you can snowball. Like if you're smurfing, you can go Magi's. But most of the games that are like controlled, normal, Blackfire Torch is gonna be your go-to. You can sell this for Banshee, but this is like the ideal full build. And this is, by the way, after the hotfix, so don't worry. When you start the game off, what you wanna do is you wanna start with green smite plus a health potion. Now, it's really important to take the health potion, okay? A lot of people say, oh dude, don't take it, it's a waste of gold, whatever. Dude, if that health potion is gonna save you at level 3 of not dying, or it's gonna help you in a skirmish, dude, it's just 50 gold, okay? Whatever, just, it's worth. Number 1. Number 2, why green smite? Dude, I'll answer at the end. As you can see, I'm gonna have a frequently asked questions. Like this entire guide is gonna have sections in YouTube. So if you wanna skip to the runes or to the frequently asked questions, you can just go to it. I'll answer at the end because I just wanna show you guys the items first and like how to buy them. So number 1. You start with green smite and health potion. After that, your ideal first recall is gonna be a dark seal plus a faded ashes. It's really important you have faded ashes. And if you cannot buy both of them at the same time, prioritize faded ashes. It's way better to have a faster clear than to potentially have more AP, because you can just buy this on your next recall. It's fine. Because when you buy Faded Ashes, you just want to farm, and you don't want to look to fight too much. After Faded Ashes Dark Seal, what you want to do is you want to rush Blackfire Torch. This is the core item of this build. And after Blackfire Torch, you want to go Sorcery Shows. And after that, this is the core. It's going to be Lich Bane, Rabadons, and Void Staff. These are the core 3 items that lets you do enough damage. And after that, you can finish off with a situational item. This is all situational. You don't have to do it. Shadow Flame, Banshee, or even Nashor if you want to split push, or Zhonya's. But most of the time it's gonna be Banshee. Banshee is like the most OP one. Banshee is OP because you don't have to control it. It's always gonna help you no matter what. This is what I usually go. You can also go scaling HP or base HP. I would say the last one does not really matter, but I just personally prefer the 10% tenacity. First rec, number 1, gives you gold and damage. Pretty basic. You want the damage of the rune page. Number 2, magical footwear. You might say, why not cashback? The problem with cashback, it only helps you after you finish an item. The extra movement speed here really helps. It lets us chase people, especially if you get it early game. So personally, if you want to go with cashback, you can do it. I don't really like it. I'd rather have reboots. It's just guaranteed 300 gold. Triple tonic. The first potion, use it instantly. The second potion, use it before you do a combat. What I like to do is I W someone, I take the potion and I combo them. It's an extra amplifying tome. It's 20 AP. It's extra 400 gold for like a couple seconds. And level 9, take it, level up E or W. Some people, what they like to do is level 9, they take it and they put a point in W. I honestly just like to put a point in E, just keep maxing whenever I want. And the last one, I like to go Cosmic Insight. Reduce flash cooldown is super nice, and reduce smite cooldown is extremely nice as well. And now to focus Gathering Storm, just maximum damage runes for the scaling, and just like you're gonna be high HP most of the time. Double AP is pretty standard. Now, frequently asked questions. Blackfire Torch gives mana. Dude, even if it didn't give mana, I would still buy it. This item is completely broken. Even if it gave 0 mana, same price, I would still buy it. If this item was 2.5k gold, it would be completely broken. And it's 138% gold efficient. So even if you remove all the mana, bro, it's already over 100% gold efficient. Number 2, dude, the passive is only 4% AP. I do not care. Just try the build out. I promise you, every single person that try to complain that the mana, it doesn't do anything, it's damage over time, all that. I promise you, just try the build out. It feels amazing. Why green smite on Evelynn? Number 1, 300 free health, I'll take it. Number 2, it lets you stay in combat longer. With Blackfire Torch, you have more health, you can throw more Qs. It works well. Number 3, and honestly most important part, it lets you stay invisible. How many times you play against Zeri? She Qs a random raptor camp. All onto you, it reveals you. Hextech soul. Reveals you. That is so annoying, and every time you're revealed, it actually just ruins your game plan. It's like, oh my god, they see me, now I have to go all the way around. It can have terrible consequences. Green Smite is the best smite on Evelynn. Also, don't forget, Evelynn passive heals you out of combat, and Green Smite gives you a shield out of combat. So they work really well together. And not only that, but usually Evelynn, when she clears camps, she's gonna lose some health, or she's not gonna gain that much health, you know? When you play against Graves, you know Graves, when he goes in his jungle, he can be 1 HP, he comes out, he's full HP. Why? Because he can have so much lifesteal, he can kite the camps, etc. Right? Evelynn doesn't really have that. When you do your camps as Evelynn, I'm sure you realize how it feels pretty bad, like you're not really gaining any health, or like a little bit of health, right? But what's cool about Green Smite is that it will regen between camps, so every time you start a camp, it will have the shield, the camp will attack the shield, break the shield, and by the time the camp break the shield, you kill the camp. So you're basically always healing health every single time you do a camp. You can go in your jungle with 1 HP like a Graves, and go out of the jungle full HP like a Graves. Feels extremely cool, and really nice, and just lets you stay on the map way longer, especially because this is gonna amplify your clear speed by 10 million. Now, for the runes, okay, a lot of people are gonna say electrocute is better. I'm gonna disagree. First strike right now is better, and the reason for it is simple. Last patch, they nerfed most of the runes Evelynn was taking in the domination rune page. So, for example, this was the standard rune page that you were going before. It was like this. Now, what's the problem with that? Number 1, they completely killed Sudden Impact. This used to be Magic Pen, now it's 20 damage. 20 damage, we don't care about that. Number 2, Relentless Hunter. Relentless Hunter was one of the reasons why Evelynn level 4 was so OP, because you could just walk out of the lane, and because it used to give you movement speed, even though you had no stacks, you can just walk at people and charm them because you had more movement speed than them. But now it doesn't work anymore because you start with 0 stacks instead of starting with 1 stack. Another question I get often is, why not Ultimate Hunter? Why not Malignance? Guys, when you have your ult up, you want to gank, right? I think we can all agree on that. I have my ult up, I want to gank. The problem is, if your ult is always up, you're gonna feel forced to always gank. That's not good because you also want to farm your camps. If you think that you need to reduce the cooldown of your ultimate, you're either bad and ganking too much, or you're bad and you're getting caught too much. So you're always like, oh my god, I have to ult away, oh my god, I have to ult away. Guys, you're invisible. They cannot see you. How are they jumping on you? The only reason they're jumping on you is because you guys are engaging bad fights. Go back in your replays and look at the fights you're engaging. You do not need to have such a low cooldown on your ultimate. Malignance does literally 0 damage. You're not a support, you're not utility champion. You want to build as much damage as possible. I like to go Malignance so I have less cooldown on my ultimate. I can ult more often. Okay, you're gonna ult more often to do what? To escape? Like, are you playing to escape? Why not play to kill the enemy team? Why not play to be useful? So what I want to do is at 115, put a ward on my blue, and then go all the way to my raptors. So let's just say I did that at 115, put the ward, and then go to your raptors. At 129, you throw your Q on the big camp. You cut it downwards. And you just want to do it. You don't want to lose too much health. Just like that. Take your E is gonna reset. Q the big one. I always smite the small camp so they respawn as fast as possible. Again, we want to rush our level 6. Red buff. And again, if you want to start wolves, you do the same thing. Wolves, Grand Blue. Same thing, but the opposite side. Now when it's about like 500, 400, you can start walking away and it will die with your next combo. The potions can? Okay, instantly use the potion. Okay, 2 points in Q. Auto attack, then E. Always try to Q and auto attack the big one. And look, super fast clear. Again, 400, you know you can start walking away at 400. I cancel the auto attack, it doesn't matter. Look at the time, look at the time. Just kite it, kite it, kite it, kite it, kite it, kite it. Nice. So no leash, 317, basically already at Skull Crab. Now here you can look for a gank, top, mid, whatever. You can do Skull Crab. Usually I like to gank top. Blah blah blah. Let's say I ganked. Okay, okay, okay. I went for a gank. Blah blah blah. Okay, we got the gank. Okay, let's push the wave after the gank. We assume he's bot lane. We ping enemy team is bot lane. Careful. After we push, okay. Let's go back to Skull Crab. This is a realistic type of scenario. Right? Very realistic scenario. Go to Skull Crab. Do it. Same time, look at mid. Look at top again. Maybe he's gonna come back. And now by the time you do this, after the gank top, look, raptors have spawned. Just walk to the raptor. If there's no gank top, you can just walk to the raptors immediately. And again, when you finish raptors, this is gonna spawn. Perfect timing. Again, smite it. And see now how much gold we have. Exactly enough for Dark Seal. And Faded Ashes. And see? Exactly enough. This is a standard game. Standard game. If you don't have enough, just do something bot lane. Stay on the map for a bit longer. But most of the games, like, this is gonna be enough. GG. You're level 5? Perfect. And then you go out of base, you can go top, you can do Krug, you can go Gromp, Wolves, look to gank top, look to gank mid, whatever. But this is gonna be every single game you're gonna do, okay? You do this every single game, your win rate will double. I promise you. So yeah. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed the guide. Let me know if you have any questions. I'll respond to every comment like usual. And like, comment, subscribe. Love you guys all. Hopefully you guys have good games with this build. Please let me know. This is legit OP, so I'm really happy to share it with you guys. Thank you for watching. Like, comment, subscribe. Ring the bell. You know, you already know, guys. You watch my YouTube, watch my Twitch. You know, I stream every day on Twitch or almost every day. I'm pretty consistent. And that's it, guys. Love you all. Bye-bye.